will donate 100 meals to our local college food pantry or food bank. All white uniforms for the green and gold. Those are the officials for tonight's ball game. Mark Schnurr, Tony Crisp, and Jeff Pond. All blue unis for the visiting Radford Highlanders. Killian Brockhoff will jump against Tyson Brown as Mr. Schnurr is in the jump circle. The tip is up, controlled by Radford, and this game is underway. Zach Shue, the first-year head coach. Radford's had a pretty tough schedule, and they've played that North Carolina team very tough.
Played them tough. First game of the season, only lost by 15 in North Carolina.
Radford scores the ball pretty well most of the time, and they do start out well in this one. Lucas Walls with a three-pointer from the baseline, and the Tribe's trailing 3-0 early.
And that's what the Tribe doesn't want. You don't want the guards starting to get in the lane and spray that out for three like on that last possession.
Kyle Pulliam down the left side of the lane with a driving layup. It's up and in. That's the A1 American icebreaker. First bucket gets the scoring started for the Tribe. Call A1 American for all your HVAC and plumbing needs.
And you talked about it, Jay, right? That Kyle coming off that injury, starting to get back in the game form a little bit with that drive.
Jalen Johnson, transfer from Tennessee Tech. Into the corner it goes to Dell Jones. Back out front, man who just hit the three-pointer, Wells. Around the horn. Now the guy who got 53 the last time out, that's Dennis Parker with it. He's covered up by Chase Lowe. The ball is stolen away by Kyle Pulliam. Good pressure.
Making an impact earlier with the bucket and then the steal right there from Kyle.
Here's Haskins for three to tie, air ball, and the rebound to Dennis Parker with the Highlanders. Parker stops and pops for three, where he was 10 for 14 against Coppin State, but he missed that one. Chase Lowe with a great crossover. He's hammered, isn't he? Yep. A little bit of a late whistle that Chase Lowe will earn 2 free throws.
Chase does a good job, man, of probing on that play fast break right there. You see him push the ball and get into the lane and go to the free throw line, which he's improved from the free throw line in his form. And so let's see if he can knock 2 down.
Couple of state championships at Weddington High School in North Carolina for Chase Lowe. He and Kyle Frazier on the same team. Free throw is up and good.
And you were talking about it, and we can talk about it later in the game too, just how the leader Chase has been, right? Just how he's been getting the guys together off the court, trying to build that team bonding. So really important player for William & Mary on and off the court. Makes
a couple of free throws. Good point. I call him the glue, the instigator for William & Mary as the senior. Joyner into the corner to Wells for three, no good, and Killian Brockhoff skies for the rebound. He leads the ball club in rebounding, coming in, getting 5 a game. Reverse layup. Fasasi is blocked nicely by Tyson Brown. Brown, by the way, comes in with 14 blocks this year. That's his 15th. Dell Jones, transfer from Clemson. Around the horn, that's Dennis Parker now. Back out to Jones. Fasasi on him, puts that left hand in his face, but not to be deterred, Dell Jones just knocked it down for a three.
And that's another guy who, as he gets the ball right here, that's another guy who the Tribe has to contain. He's averaging almost 15 points a game. So
bad pass the other way, and another turnover for William & Mary against the Tribe. Down low it goes. Another big man and a whistle and a foul underneath. Called on the Tribe. Kyle Pulliam. There's Coach Shue in his first year. Interesting background.
Hey, an interesting background coming from SMU, where he was I guess, chief strategist there and has an NBA background, but first time really being a head coach, for Radford.
Yeah, you mentioned he's got quite a bit of accolades from some heavy hitters.
He does. A lot of people saying he's doing a good job and looking to make a great year for Radford in his first year.
Jalen Johnson out front with a ball fake and a shot up, no good. Back of the rim, rebound Jackson. Four new players in the game for William & Mary. Jackson goes baseline to baseline, and a driving layup is no good, and the rebound comes out to Radford. Radford the other way, Dell Jones with it into the paint. Ball knocked away from him, and Reese Miller comes out of there with it. I think J.R. Jones might have got the steal, and a whistle and a foul going to be called on Radford. It is a very quick-paced game. There's Brian Earl, who's led his team to an 8-3 record. Best start since 82-83.
I mean, he's done a great job here already. I mean, his first year, racked up a lot of wins and off to a great start with the Tribe being 8-3 in their second year. So Coach Earl's doing a great job in Williamsburg so far.
J.R. Jones to our left. Tribe trailing 6-4, now 6-5 as J.R. makes the first free throw. 100 meals delivered to our neighbors in need by our good friends at Food Lion on the Food Lion Feeds program. Miller came in, Jackson came in, Joel Emanuel came in for the Tribe during that last break, and J.R. Jones. J.R. knocks down a pair. The Tribe has tied the game up for the second time at 6 apiece.
Let's see how Radford handles the full court pressure here off that make. As we know, the Tribe's going to press pretty much the entire game.
Dell Jones into the front court, but they've got several different types of pressing.
Yeah, they do. Sometimes they trap off it. Sometimes they just play straight full court man back into the half court as he almost gets that steal. But
yeah, Jackson, those long
there
arms. It does. It gets the steal this time. 2-on-1 break. Fasasi to the left hand, no good. Rebound Jackson, left-handed layup up and in.
Great basketball by the Tribe right there. Missed the first one, but Jackson was able to get the ball back and put it in for 2.
A little pressure in the backcourt. Dell Jones has it. Reese Miller with him.
And you can see, right, to your point, Jay, Emmanuel's looking back to see if it's ready to go trap. So that time they didn't trap on the press, as you made up a good point about their different defenses that they switch.
Jones angling to the left. Right side pass to Johnson into the corner to new man of the ball game, Frederick Eriksson from Copenhagen, Denmark. Underneath, and a tough shot up and no good by Dennis Parker.
Anytime with a score, I know it's early, but you never want them to see the ball go in the hole, right? Feel like they're going to get confident. So
Tunda Wahlberg Fasasi with a personal foul, and here's Dennis Parker. Boy, what a game he must have had against Coppin State. 53 points. That was a Big South record.
Right, 10 trays. Yeah, that was a big game by him. And what I think, I mean, 6'6" guard too. I mean, he's not, he's mostly bigger than most guards he's going to face, especially in the Coastal. So this guy that got size can really fill it up.
For a guy 6'6", 218 pounds, he's fluid.
Yeah.
Makes a couple of free throws, and he'll take a break. Marie Jordan.
Oh, Radford kind of taking a page out of William & Mary's book with the little, I don't know if it's a token press or how aggressive they'll be, but okay, so a little token press.
Joel Emanuel quickly into the front court. Miller, left side, he'll throw up a three-pointer, was hit, ball bounces around, does not go in. Frederick Eriksson gets the carom. Tribe being held to one shot for the most part. There's a three-pointer, no good, and a beautiful tip by the new man, Marie Jordan, a sophomore from Atlanta. Makes that tip in, and they take a 10-8 lead. Here is Jackson to the hole, and a driving right-handed layup is no good. Before we get a timeout, or actually after we get a timeout, Jackson Jr. will go to the free throw line when we return. With the score, Radford 10 and the Tribe 8. Furious action here from Kaplan Arena on this holiday special. We shall return.
We are the spirit of a nation, not in name, but in action. In the lives we lead, in the values we carry forward, that spirit lives on in us. We don't preserve history to look back. We preserve it to move forward, because Williamsburg doesn't stand still. It stands tall. This is Williamsburg, where America's journey begins. Start planning yours today.
There's a new home for care in Richmond. A hospital for kids unlike any other. Because in your child's life, you'll never know when you'll need help. You'll never know who you'll need. you'll never know what is possible. But you'll always know where it will happen. The new Children's Tower, unlike any other.
Time to take a look at the series history between the Highlanders and the Tribe, presented by Visit Williamsburg. Tonight will mark the 13th meeting between the programs. The Tribe holds an overall series lead 7-5, with William & Mary winning the last matchup here in Williamsburg, 62-51 in 2022. It might be 62-51 at halftime of this game. It's a break 10-8 in the first, 4 minutes and 28 seconds?
Yeah. And you know, I mean, especially William & Mary, but both teams like to get up and down. And so far, I mean, a lot of three-point shots have gone up. So expect a lot of points scored in this game.
I'll tell you, Radford's attempted 6 three-pointers. The Tribe's only 2 three-pointers. And as we always do, Brandon, a close look at those rebounding. Right now, Radford 5 and William & Mary 4. And
close right now, but we know that that's been the Achilles heel for William & Mary this year, the rebounding, specifically offensive rebounding.
Ryan Jackson Jr. misses the first free throw. First miss of the evening for the Tribe from the charity stripe. 4 for 4 prior to that. Tribe down by 2, and now still 2. Rebound comes out to Radford's Brennan Rigsby, transfer from Minnesota. Frederick Erickson.
These days in college basketball, all you hear is transfer from somewhere.
Is that the case? A long jumper, three-pointer, it's up and good. They have started out very hot. Jalen Johnson nailed that one, and it's the biggest lead of the night for Radford, 5 points, and a foul up top called on Frederick Erickson.
Something to keep track of is that Johnson 3 right here from the corner. Nothing but the net. I was going to say, Jay, it's going to be interesting, too. 4 fouls by Radford already. I mean, you know, the refs seem like they're calling a tight game. So
bad pass on the inbounds pass, kind of an unforced error there, and it leads to a deuce at the other end by Maurice Jordan.
Rapids really came out with a lot of energy.
They have. We mentioned, not to make early excuses, but we mentioned the Tribe will have some cobwebs because of those exams the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Haven't played in a while. Killian Brockhoff trying to get off his first shot, and he does. The left-handed shot off the glass, up and in.
There's a reason why he was a key player to the game. Killian's been playing well as he finishes over with his left hand on that last possession.
15-10 ball game. Dell Jones trying to drive against the staller Brockhoff. Rigsby, left side three-pointer. He's hot, and he remains that way. Jalen Johnson, the senior out of Houston, Texas. Normally not a huge scorer, but boy, he's got his three-pointer going this evening. Here is Joel Emmanuel into the paint. Tough left-handed layup. It's good, and he is fouled. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That's what you call a grown man move by Emmanuel right there. Great footwork and then great finish with the left. Going to the line the old-fashioned way. Here's the 3 by Johnson. That's 2. Tribe's got to try to find him. And then here, just too small. Good spin. Good finish by Emmanuel.
Joel, a transfer from Farley Dickinson. Speaking of that T word that us broadcasters are very much used to.
Yeah.
Got a separate category on my score sheet anymore. I used to not have that, but now it's where do they come from?
That's right.
Other than their high school, which might have been like 3 teams ago.
It is. It really is. The landscape of the game is totally different now than when I played, and something that's a hot topic in sports these days.
It is. Not time and the place to get into that debate or you know, what the end result's going to be, but I would say that, to put it kindly, something has to happen.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Foul call up top against the Tribe. Third team foul against William & Mary. The Tribe down by 5 here at home versus Radford this evening. Next game will be the 29th here at home versus Towson. And that is a 5 o'clock start. So if you're planning on coming to that game, circle that 5 o'clock start. An odd time, but it's the holiday season. It's the holiday season.
I was going to say, speaking of the holiday season, I didn't have any gifts when I came over from the table. So I
got some time.
Okay.
Tyson Brown out for want this tie. Up top is Jalen Johnson. Threw it away. Kyle Pulliam with a steal. Pulliam the other way with a crossover out to Brockhoff. Fakes to the left, goes to the right. And Killian, tough shot off the glass, no good. One shot for William and Mary, and that is it. Here's Johnson the other way, trying to take it coast to coast with a nice bounce pass underneath, and a tough layup by Dennis Parker is up and good. He's got 4 points.
And Johnson made that happen. I mean, he really pushed the ball in that position and was able to find Parker Jr. for the bucket.
And a nice steal by Tyson Brown, who's been very active. Brown, the Virginia Beach native, looking good for Radford here in the early going. Highlanders with a 7-point lead in the ball. Bounce pass on the left side to Brennan Rigsby. Now to Johnson. Reese Miller on top of him. Angles to the right side, hands it to the dangerous Parker. Parker into the paint, 14-footer. Front of the rim, no good. And the ball tapped out of bounds. Last touch by William and Mary. Cade Haskins and Tunda Valberg Fasasi enters. Brandon, you and I were talking about these numbers on the left side of my sheet earlier. 23 minutes, 20 minutes, 21 minutes, 19 minutes, 22 minutes, 20 minutes, 24 minutes, 22 minutes, and 20 minutes. The top 8 players get over 20 minutes a game.
Yeah, no, I mean, and everybody knows that, William & Mary has a balanced team. They do it by committee, but those minutes per game kind of really shows you, from a statistical standpoint.
Valberg Fasasi with a nice steal. Chase Lowe with the basketball.
He's looking to probe. Got to shoot that.
Valberg Fasasi for 3, no good. Ball tipped out, long tip controlled by William and Mary, and now a throwaway. Tribe's been a little loosey-goosey with the ball. A block by Brockhoff and a beaut. Wow. Here's Chase Lowe the other way to the hole. Layup is missed. Rebound Radford. Great defensive play, but the Tribe cannot convert.
I got a feeling we're going to be seeing that block a little bit more on videos or highlight films. That was a heck of a block by Brockhoff.
Well, that's got the chance to be the play of the game in the first half. Tribe can get a little momentum off of that. Into the corner, 3-pointer launched, air ball by normally hot shooting Dennis Parker. And here's Kyle Pulliam, driving left-handed layup up and in.
Great move by Pulliam. That's the second time. I mean, he's looking like he's getting back into form. That's 2 good drives by Pulliam in the first half.
He's got 4. The Tribe's down by 5 with 11:45 remaining. First half action. Dell Jones into the front court. Dell stops and pops for 3. Perfect.
I mean, between Johnson, him, and Parker, I mean, all 3 of those guys capable of making the 3.
And layup is, well, the throw stolen away, but Kyle Pulliam picks up the loose ball, and and right now, Chase Lowe is going to, I think, immediate timeout, but they warned Chase, I think, for maybe hitting the ball out of bounds.
Okay.
We'll try to check that in a moment. But right now we have immediate timeout on the way, and here's that Killian block. Tribe down by 6.
Gardens Williamsburg College Pass. Students can enjoy unlimited visits and unbeatable perks like free parking and in-park discounts. All at a price made just for students on a budget. Go to buschgardens.com for more information.
Christmastown is there at Busch Gardens. Great evening or afternoon as we are into the holiday season. Right now we're into basketball here at Kaplan Arena. Radford's come out on fire early, as foul going to be called on Lawbert Fasasi for holding. What's your interpretation of how Radford has played, Brandon Britt?
They played well. I mean, they come out with a lot of energy for sure, definitely pushing the issue as far as in transition, and they've shot the ball well. Johnson's made a couple. Dennis Parker's been to the line, so they've come out strong for sure.
Well, since the Tribes last played at George Washington, a 99-86 loss on the road, this team has played 2 games. They beat, they beat St. Francis 89-56, and then beat Coppin State a couple of nights ago, 107-77.
Yeah.
So,
and you talked about it early in the year. They played a lot of tough teams. So
there's a long jumper by Dell Jones, no good. The tip rebound, and they'll get another crack at it. Radford will, and he stepped out of bounds near the Tribe bucket. Dennis Parker.
And they've done a good job on him. He hasn't really gotten into a flow so far.
Oh, would you be quiet?
Yeah, that's true.
He's 1 of 5 from the field is Dennis Parker. 4 points. Finn Lally has made an appearance.
Yeah.
Kyle Pulliam on the right elbow. Gives it to Joel Emanuel. Out front to Finn. Bounce pass underneath the Emanuel. The layup is no good. The tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Radford. They are allowing a lot of hand checking. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, they are. That could have easily been a foul on the back cut.
Here's Finn Lally, 17-footer.
Okay,
perfect.
Mr. Lally.
Nicely done.
Fresh off the bench and just, hey, put me in the game, coach.
The New Zealander makes it a 23-19 affair. Johnson, followed by Joel Emanuel, out front to Parker, around the horn to Jones. Angling to the left elbow, guarded by Kyle Pulliam, up top to Parker, around the horn into the corner. Wells, and they throw that ball away. That ball is going to be an over and back. And that's a forced turnover. Good D, good solid D for the Tribe.
That really was. Good possession there.
Coach Earl complaining to one of the officials, and all I heard is one of the officials said, "Your team pushes too." Out front is Miller, Reese Miller on the left side. I'd like to get Reese going. He's one of the top scorers on the team. Bounce pass kicked away by
And an interesting move by Coach True right now. He's gone to a zone, and so to your point about Reese, he's a good shooter, and so hopefully he can try to find the look here in the opening of the zone.
Miller's second leading scorer on the team at 11.2 points per game. Finn Lally into the paint. Nice fake, and he throws up a runner, and it's up and good. Looked like he made a 2-footer look like a 12-footer, but it did go in.
A lot of footwork there. Good finish by Lally. That's 4 quick points from him off the bench.
And the Tribe's within a deuce. Jalen Johnson, transfer from Tennessee Tech, leads them in assists with 49 into the front court. Dell Jones, left side, guarded by Emmanuel. Now to...
And Tribe 2J has gone to a little matchup zone, so both teams, a little strategy at first, switching to zone.
And they beat that zone. Beautiful move down low by Erickson. Great pass from one of their players, maybe Parker. And that's Emmanuel down the left side of the lane with a tough runner. It's up and off the glass and good.
Pace is starting to pick up a little bit.
A little bit, 25-23. We're on about a 90-point per team pace right now, if you do the math. Under 9 to play, maybe not quite that much. Out front with it is Tyson Brown. Long jumper, no good. And the long rebound. And stepping out of bounds across that baseline was Tyson Brown. And it's Tribe ball. With a chance to tie or take the lead as Chase Lowe enters back into the ball game. Also, Ryan Jackson Jr., Cade Haskins. Reese Miller staying in along with Finn Lally. Cade with it. Now low to Finn.
He's
Finn
got to
along
score
that
that.
baseline. Reverse layup. What a move. He's got a half a dozen. He's the spark of the game so far.
He really is. He's played well off the bench, and they gave it to him right away. He had a smaller guy on him, and once he got the ball, he just went straight to the basket.
25 apiece. Finn Lally with 6 points off the bench. Good bounce pass underneath. Johnson couldn't get the shot off. Dribbles it around. 15 on the shot clock. Back out front now to Dell Jones into the corner. That is a three-pointer, no good. Cade Haskins with the rebound. The Tribe can take the lead. Here at home versus Radford. Cade Haskins thought about a three. Did not want it. Back out to Finn Lally. Reverses his dribble. Left side. They're really all on over him right now.
Rightfully so. He's got a little bounce to him after getting these last 6 points.
Reed Miller into the paint. Little floater into the paint, no good. And the rebound comes out to Frederick Erickson.
I got to make sure they get back and not let them get in transition.
Well, that's some transition. Bucket out front. Erickson for three. Good ball movement. Does not pay off. And a whistle and a foul called on William and Mary's Ryan Jackson Jr.
Here's a couple buckets by Mr. Lally. The pull up gets that to go. Here with the footwork up fake. This is the play you were talking about, Jay, and finishes with the left hand.
25 apiece. Timeout on the floor.
It's pretty cool being a banker for Town Bank. People see us as a different kind of banker because we make ourselves so easily available for members. People who bank with us know that. We're not just here for you between 9 and 5. We're always here for you.
We are the spirit of a nation, not in name, but in action. In the lives we lead, in the values we carry forward, that spirit lives on in us. We don't preserve history to look back. We preserve it to move forward, because Williamsburg doesn't stand still. It stands tall. This is Williamsburg, where America's journey begins. Start planning yours today.
When your child is fighting cancer,
You gonna walk out here on your own? Okay.
yes, you never know what is possible. But you will always know where. Introducing the new Children's Tower, a hospital unlike any other, designed for the unique needs of kids and their families. The new Children's Tower, unlike any other.
Welcome our viewers from Masson and Flo College, and if any of our viewers want to take a nice vacation, I got the spot. Looking for a championship level getaway? William Mary fans and alum get 15% off at Kingsmill Resort, Williamsburg's premier golf and resort destination. Visit kingsmill.com and book now with rate access code WMFF to make your next stay a win at Kingsmill Resort. You got a chance to look at the stats, Brandon. What have you seen in the first 13 minutes or so?
Surprising, right? I mean, William & Mary, one, they've only shot in 3 threes, which is rare, right? They're usually shooting more, but they're 0 for 3, whereby Radford has shot in 14 threes, so it's usually the flip side of that. But early in the game still.
Yeah, they're out. Radford outscoring the Tribe 15-0 from behind the arc. Yeah. And yet it's a 25 ball game.
I would say that's a good thing.
Good sign anyway. Johnson on the left, into the lane, down the lane, and he drove by Killian Brockoff that time and got the layup to fall.
He's playing well. I mean, he's getting whatever he wants on the offense.
Reese Miller for 3, no good. Tribe still 0 for 27-25 ball game. Radford into the front court, a double team. That man down the lane, that's Parker, and a foul going to be called on Ryan Jackson Jr. That's his second, the team's
sixth.
sixth. Yep.
One more there. Radford will be in the 1-1.
Hey, Terry Driscoll is going to be our halftime show guest.
He just got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Virginia State Hall of Fame.
Go.
Just a wonderful man, a very well-deserved award.
It is.
Going in there with some heavy hitters. Mike Vick is one of them. I'm trying to remember a few others as that Radford shot goes out of bounds. J.R. Jones quickly into the front court. Cade Haskins for a long three. Off the mark, no good. And the rebound comes out to Maury Jordan.
And they got to keep Johnson out of the lane. I mean, he's a fast guy, as they double him here, rightfully so. But he's been getting into the lane a couple of times in transition, using his speed.
Parker, right side to Dell Jones. There's a couple of threes in it. There's a man that can knock one down. Left side, Frederick Erickson, no good. Rebound, J.R. Jones. Left side, Haskins into the corner. Joel for three. He backs up a little bit, no good. And the rebound comes to Radford.
And Pulliam was looking, it should have been a foul there. He got held. He should have got the rebound, but he got held, but the ref just missed it there.
Dell Jones, Tribe down by 2, 27-25.
Something that you pointed out, Jay, there's not a lot of guards that set screens, but because Dennis Parker is 6'6", he sets the ball screen at the top of the key.
There's J.R. Jones with a pretty move right down the center of the lane. Off the glass, and we are tied. First two for J.R.
Back and forth game.
Jones thought about a long three-pointer. Out front and nearly stolen away, but it's going to stay with Radford. Kyle Pulliam back in for Cade Haskins. Just feel like this place and this team, speaking of the Tribe, will explode after their first three-pointer. But
that's right.
It's not happened yet.
Yeah. And still tied.
Got 5.5 minutes to play in the first half. Dell Jones angling to the left wing, down the left side of the baseline with a hook shot. No good. And the rebound to Chase Lowe. Chase wants to run.
Got an advantage. Make a right play. Great pass.
Kyle Pulliam. What a pass. Wow.
Great pass by Chase, man.
And a technical foul going to be called on William and Mary.
Is that on? And you caught? Did Chase say something?
No,
to
it's Kyle Pulliam who can't believe it.
Not sure what he said, but.
Well,
here's the pass.
I wonder if it was.
Here we go. So he makes the layup, and then he
touched the ball. There it is, right
man.
there.
You give a technical foul? Did he give him a warning before?
Free throw, no good.
Ball doesn't lie. That's what they taught me.
Brennan Rigsby.
That's what they taught me. I mean, usually that's a warning. You get a technical foul. I don't think I've seen that before.
They just announced what the thing was, and I think you're right. He touched the ball, and I think they had given Chase Lowe a warning earlier.
For doing the same thing.
Yes.
So maybe that's it, because usually you don't see technical foul given or something like that. But
Rigsby inbounds. Back to Dell Jones. Tribe's got a lead, 29-27, first lead in quite some time.
Yeah.
Maybe the first lead of the ball. No, the Tribe had an early lead at the 16:35 mark. Here's Parker. Now Jones, left side three-pointer, and it's up and good. Jalen Johnson from deep.
That's his third triple, I believe.
He's got 9.
Yeah.
Reese Miller,
Good
bounce pass underneath. Finn Lally blocked from behind.
I'm impressed with both teams not giving up on plays. We had the block by Brockoff, and then you had the block there. As you can see, coming from behind here, getting the block. Not giving up on plays, giving effort.
Reese Miller inbounds it, lob it out front to Kyle Pulliam. Thought about a three. They get all over him. Pulliam into the paint. Down low to Lally. Ball knocked back to Pulliam. He throws it up. No good, and he's tripped. Had the legs out from under him, and Kyle Pulliam, I think, will have a couple of free throws coming.
Could have shot the first one, too. Made a good move, decided to pass it, but then got tripped up with the feet, now going to the line. He's looked good early, Kyle. I feel like the GW game he did play. He looked still a little rusty, but playing well early, first half.
6 points for Kyle Pulliam. First free throw opportunities here. Tribe 5 of 7, and now 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. Killian Brockoff in for Finn Lally.
Well-deserved rest. Great minutes by Finn Lally.
Pulliam for the lead. Gets it. Really a smooth stroke by Kyle Pulliam.
All lefties, I feel like got it smooth. They can't shoot it good, but it looks good.
82%er from the free throw line this year.
Ball screen again, action. I would do the same. I mean, Johnson's been getting whatever he wants as he does again. I mean, he's quick, but I think the Tribe has to do a better job with covering the ball screens and stopping him in transition.
Joel Emanuel on a pass from Jones out to Reese Miller underneath the Pulliam, and Kyle was held up a little bit. Nearly got that shot to go down after he heard the whistle, and they will give him 2 shots.
Going back to the line. There's the foul here, the cut by Pulliam and going back to the line.
Kyle misses that one. Good crowd on hand, obviously without the students. Students left about a week ago. Exams were over, I think, either midweek this week or last week here at William & Mary. Free throw good by Kyle. So he's 3 out of 4 from there, and the Tribe has tied the game up at 32 apiece.
Can't say that I miss exam season, MJ. That's something that I can say.
Biggest lead for Radford's been 8. Biggest lead for the Tribe's been 2. There's a three-pointer blocked by Brockoff. Well, we got a timeout. Killian Brockoff with a couple of blocks tonight. That one not quite as picturesque as the first one, but pretty nonetheless. We are tied up with less than 4 to play.
So some of the game leaders from the game so far, we talked about Kyle Pulliam coming back into the lineup, starting off strong with 11 points. Johnson's really doing a number for Radford right now with 13 early points. He's knocked down a couple of triples, and Kate Haskins with 4 rebounds and Jordan with 5. So,
well, Brandon, both these teams average over 80 points a game. Tribe at 86 and Radford at 81, and both are pretty much on that schedule right now.
Yeah.
Depends on how the last 356 goes. There's a pass way out front. Tyson Brown. Brennan Rigsby.
Good defense so far by the Tribe on this possession.
Rigsby bumped a little bit as he goes down the lane and missed the layup, and now this Tribe with a rebound, but a steal by Radford. Nice effort by Brennan Rigsby, the transfer from Minnesota. Here's the dangerous Dennis Parker. Rigsby into the paint, down the right side of the lane. This time he's bumped and goes to the floor, and he'll earn a couple of free throws.
And that foul was on. It looked like that foul was on Brockhoff. Okay. Great
First
job.
foul on Killian.
Yeah. Great job by Walls here.
Walls' free throw is up and good. Lucas averaging 6.7 points a game and shoots 79% from the free throw line.
And the Tribe puts Lally back in the game. Let's see if he can pick up where he left off with a couple good minutes as he checks back into the game and gets the pass.
Lally, left side to Reese Miller, out front to Kyle Pulliam. Bounce pass underneath. Last touch by Radford.
Yeah,
Tell you what, I wish we had Chris Sears. Maybe I'll text Chris in a minute. When was the last time the Tribe went the first 17 minutes
without making a three-pointer? Yeah. That is a good point.
Lally out to Pulliam. Pulliam to Finn Lally. Finn angling to the left, now to the right, now to the left. Pivoting. Out front to Chase Lowe. Chase into the paint. And a tough shot, no good. Chase pulls down the rebound. Layup good. Boy, he wanted it more, didn't he?
That's just more effort. That's just physicality by Chase. It's a tough bucket. That's the type of buckets and plays that Chase makes, though. Whether they show up in the box score or not, I mean, he's just, like you said, he's a glue guy for the Tribe. He does a lot for him.
He's got 4 points this evening. Lowe's averaged 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists in the last 5 games. Jones.
They're in the zone here, so Coach Earl has switched to the zone on this possession. He's done that a couple times, kind of keep them off balance.
On a beautiful fall away. You almost give him that shot, but not tonight. Bill Jones has got 8 points.
And he's actually from Arlington, Virginia, and went to school up in, he went to those schools, like, I don't think it was McNamara, but one of those WCAC schools up there.
Three-pointer, no good. Here's Dennis Parker into the paint off the, well, he actually didn't use the glass. Threw it up there, up and in, and they've taken a 4-point lead, 38-34. Kyle Pulliam, nice pass from Chase Lowe.
That's product of Radford not getting back. And if you don't get back, one thing about Chase, you saw it earlier with the pass, he will find you.
Tribe down by 2 with 1:36 remaining in the first half. Radford has won 3 out of its last 4 games. The Tribe's won 6 out of the last 7.
And they're kind of struggling with it a little bit. I mean, whoa.
Jones, NBA 3, off the mark, no good. Joel Emmanuel with a rebound. Tribe wants to run. Chase Lowe back to Kyle Pulliam. Back to Chase, and that is a layup good. Pulliam gets even with Chase a little bit there.
He does. Returns the favor and gives a good pass, and good move by Chase.
That is a hot timeout right there. Timeout by their coach, Shue. That's one of those hot timeouts, only a 30-second timeout. That's raising the roof on that play. Raising the roof moment brought to you by Streamline Roofing, the official roofing partners of the William & Mary Athletics Department. Coach Shue had seen enough fast break opportunities by the Tribe.
Both times didn't get back on defense, so I'm sure that's what he's telling the group in the huddle, that, you know, William & Mary wants to play fast. You got to get back. It'll be interesting to see coming out of this. Well, that's not a foul. They're taking the ball out. It'll be interesting to see the full court press, Jay. Do they try to trap? Do they just kind of fall back into the zone, or man?
And we have hit both the A1 plumbing icebreaker of the game and the Streamline Roofing hot timeout. Brandon, we're on our game this evening.
That's right. That is right.
A 1:08 left. Tribe still not hit a three-pointer, however. And it's a 38-38 ball game. They nearly a steal by Joel Emmanuel. Jones into the front court.
Tribe's got to be careful here. They don't want to get a cheap foul and send them to the line.
Into the corner, three-pointer launch, no good. Rebound, William and Mary. Reese Miller. Reese into the front court. Reese in a hurry. Out front to three-pointer. That is good, finally. At the 48-second mark, a three-pointer by Joel Emmanuel, and the Tribe's taking a three-point lead.
I was going to say, there's no way the Tribe's going into the second half without making a three-point bucket, as Emmanuel knocks down a timely three.
And a pass to no one, a pass to nowhere. That was Dennis Parker throwing it into the Tribe bench.
Man, talk about momentum shift quick, especially if the Tribe can get a bucket here. And I would just hold it. Oh, it's, well, maybe like 1 second.
Tribe doesn't hold anything, I'm telling you.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe so. But they got a lot of opportunity for the spark of the game in the first half.
True.
Yeah, that three-pointer would be a candidate.
That's right.
The block by Brockhoff.
It's about a 1 second difference. Finn Lally, that's right.
Reese Miller.
Looking, they're just going 1-4 flat and letting Reese. Oh, now they set the screen.
Will initiate. He does not use the screen, and he'll reverse layup, no good, with 5 on the shot clock.
Got to get back.
Still plenty of time, and that's Wells. Left side Parker for three. No good. And we are at halftime. Well, Coach.
And so he's older, but they worked out together.
Got it.
Exactly.
All right. Back to action. Brockhoff looking for a cutter. There's Wahlberg Fasasi underneath. That's Brockhoff with a dunk.
I mean, great play. I mean, clearly Coach Earl drew that up coming into the second half. They executed that perfectly. Easy dunk for Brockhoff.
And guess what? An assist.
That's right. That's right. That's Tribe basketball.
Biggest lead of the ball game now for William and Mary is 5. Jalen Johnson out front to Mills. He started the game off with a three-pointer for Radford. Jones hit on all cylinders in the first half. Out to Johnson, so did he. Right side to Mills. He's covered up by Pulliam. Left side Parker open for three. Off the mark, no good. Killian Brockhoff with a rebound.
Looks like Dennis Parker Jr. made all the threes at Compass State. Can't get one to
Brockhoff
fall.
for three. In and out, no good. Boy, that place would have exploded if Killian could have gotten that one to go down, and he was open.
Hey, well, and we talk about it, right? Like, I don't know if they got in the scouting report, but he's more than capable of making that three. He was wide open on that last one.
Well, he's shooting 35% from behind the arc. You shoot 33%, and you're breaking even. That's right. You get 3 points for a shot.
Good job by not letting Johnson probe in transition. That's how he hurt the Tribe in the first half.
Here's Tyson Brown. Mills on the right, up top to Jones. Tribe's a little lengthier in this team. They got to start using that a little bit defensively, getting some steals.
I would agree with that. Wow.
There's a long jumper, no good, and a whistle. A foul going to be called on Tyson Brown, knocking down the Tribe man who had pretty good position. Good defensive effort there.
No, it was. That was a good possession by the Tribe. Radford's been in the half court kind of pressing, and so it'll be interesting to see if they can try to get. They've got a couple of back cuts here for William and Mary. Let's see, and they Pulliam. He missed him on one there, but
Brockhoff looking for a cutter. 17 on the shot clock. Chase low. Left side, Cade Haskins. High arcing three, no good. Brockhoff with a quick rebound, and he missed the follow-up.
I didn't think he realized he was that wide open. He shot that a little quicker than he had time to gather himself.
Ball inbounded. Nearly lost.
He hooked him.
There's a Jones, a two-pointer in the paint, up and in. Dell Jones with a beautiful move.
No, that was a tough move.
Yeah, Landover, Maryland native, sophomore.
Wow.
And now Chase Lowe dribbles the ball out of bounds.
Wow. Coach Earl saying the same thing that I did. I mean, he didn't fall on his own, but no foul. Play on.
43-40. Tribes Up by 3.
Yeah, they're gonna. I think. I'm surprised they got Pasasi guarding Johnson.
Why would that be?
I just think Johnson's I mean, not saying the length, but.
Johnson on the right, good pass down low. That's Tyson, and the layup is up and good. Tyson Brown, the Virginia Beach native, gets the deuce.
Radford with a couple of good buckets here.
Here's Valberg Fasasi, no good. The tip out by Brockhoff, out to Pulliam. Should be a rebound for Brockhoff there. That was a controlled tip.
There you go.
Bounce
There's
pass
the back
to
door.
That's Valberg Fasasi, no good. Out front, Brockhoff for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Valberg Fasasi. Tribe will get a 4th shot. Layup good by Brockhoff. Pass from Valberg Fasasi. And Killian will go to the free throw line to get a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Brockhoff said, why shoot the 3 when I can do it the old-fashioned way? Misses the 3 here, but then on the great effort by Fasasi, makes a great cut to the basket and finishes the old-fashioned way.
Tribe loves that bounce pass.
They do. And that's what I was saying. Radford, with them playing the kind of tight man-to-man in the half court, that back door is going to be open, even though that was off a long miss. But back cuts, that's a bonus because, William & Mary wants to play fast first, but always good when you can get a back door.
Brockhoff gets the 3-point play to fall. Killian now with 5. Not as balanced attack in the first half as normal for William & Mary.
Yeah.
Only one man in double figures, Kyle Pulliam. Joel Emanuel had 8, Finn Lally had 6. And there's a steal, and there's an easy layup on a great defensive play, Ryan Jackson.
And we talk about this all the time. I think that, regardless if you have good ball handlers or not, when you get impressed all game, it weighs on you. As they almost get another turnover.
Ryan Jackson really, just his length, his ability to always hustle, movement.
Yeah, absolutely, being active. But I was saying that full court pressure starts to weigh on you, man. You start making passes, they're a little lazy, start getting a little tired.
Del Jones guarded by Ryan Jackson Jr. Into the corner it goes. That's Frederick Erickson along the baseline, and he dropped out of bounds.
That's another turnover. That's a couple turnovers back to back.
Right. Radford in double digits in turnovers now, and William & Mary turns the ball over. J.R. Jones with a bad pass.
That's actually, I'm not mad at that. That's a good foul by Vasasi because I think that Radford was going to have a transition bucket off that turnover.
Tunda, Valberg, Pasasi. That may be his 3rd personal foul. That's not good. Junior out of Stockholm, Sweden. Finn Lally must come in for the foul-prone danger with Valberg Fasasi. Jalen Johnson inbounds to Jones along that baseline. Covered up by a couple of Tribe players. Erickson now between the circles. Rigsby. Erickson, left elbow. Jones into the paint.
Good defense.
Back out. That is a 3-pointer. Front of the rim, no good. A ball chased down and saved by Radford into the corner. Erickson, he'll drive around the paint. Whipping around the horn. Wide open 3, no good. And Reese Miller with a rebound.
That was a good shot. That was great ball movement by Radford. Just couldn't knock it in. That's a foul.
Dennis Parker missed it. Tribe at the other end. Finn Lally trying to go against his man. On a layup, no good. Tip of his own miss. It's up and in.
He's provided some good minutes off the bench tonight.
Telling me, 8 points for Finn Lally. 50-42, and I think coincidentally an 8-point lead for the Tribe.
That's right. Starting to pull away a little bit.
And a foul called on Ryan Jackson Jr. And we have a media timeout, our first of the second half. 15:24 remaining in this basketball game here at Capital Arena. The score, it is William & Mary 50 and Radford 42. We'll be back. Our spotlight today will shine on junior swimmer Julie Addison from Crozet, Virginia. Julie recently broke the school's 100 backstroke record and is a returning member of the tribe's CAA champion medley relay team from last year. Outside the pool, she helps run her family's business, Crozet Honey Farms, and assists in managing their 72 hives and harvesting honey that has become a staple treat among her teammates. Julie brings a sweet taste of home to the tribe community. I want to see my colleague Brandon Britt in a beehive uniform harvesting honey from sticking your hand in the beehive. What do you think, Brandon?
I think
signing up.
Might want to get somebody else to do that.
Tribe's up by 8, 50-42. Johnson inbounds. Tribe had a 3-point lead at halftime, now 8.
Yeah. Almost a turnover there with Reese.
Hands have been better. Rebounding has been better for the Tribe in the second half. There's a three-pointer, no good. And a long rebound comes to Radford, so they'll get a crack at it. There's Jalen Johnson. And that's a steal. Kyle Pulliam picks it off. Kyle to the hole. Tough shot, no good. And he will be fouled, and he'll go to the rim. He'll go to the charity stripe for 2. Classic Kyle Pulliam right there.
I was just going to say, I've been impressed with him today. I mean, he's just kind of putting his – because as a former player who just likes to put the hair down and drive sometimes, it's just like once you find that crease and Pulliam's athletic enough to get to the basket, he did on that last play.
Food Line feeds opportunity for Kyle Pulliam with a couple of throws, and the first one is good. He's got 14. He leads all scorers.
Wow. Quiet. I mean, he's played well. I didn't – quiet 14. Looking to add to that here. Hopefully I don't give him the old broadcaster jinx.
He's averaging 9.9 points a game. He's got 2 for 2 there. 200 meals delivered by the Food Line program. Food Line feeds program to our neighbors in need.
Tribe leads up to 10 now.
First time double digits. Yep. Number 10, Dell Jones across the timeline. That's Frederick Erickson. Now to Rigsby. Hands that basketball to Dell Jones. Left side to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. Kyle Pulliam with a rebound, and he could not get the grip.
It happens.
Stays with Radford.
Yeah. That three there by Johnson went in and out. It looked good from this end. Thought he was going to keep up his hot shooting from the first half.
Neither team lighting it up. 6 of 25 is Radford, and 1 of 12 is William and Mary from behind the three-point arc. Here's Riker with a beautiful move. Frederick Erickson. And there is J.R. Jones with an acrobatic deuce. Wow.
That was a great move. Great move.
Got to see that one again, boys.
How did he get that up? I mean, look, that's what you call English right there off the glass. Great finish. Great finish by Jones. I was going to say, to the point about Tribe being 1 for 12 from 3, obviously that's not something Coach Earl is happy about, but at the same time, it shows you can win, win in different ways. And so I think that Tribe seeing that they win the game, I know that will be a point if they continue shooting this way from 3.
Yeah, against a decent Radford team.
Right.
11-point lead for the Tribe, 3-point play by JR. He's got 7 points now. We've got around 14 minutes to play in the game. Jalen Johnson will fire one up for 3, no good. And that's Killian Brockhoff with a rebound. Kyle Pulliam the other way. Behind the back, three-pointer. Good!
He looks good.
A hot timeout.
He looks good.
Raising the roof here at Kaplan Arena. Brought to you by Streamline Roofing. And we go to a break. Tribe with a 14-point lead. Kyle Pulliam leading the way.
We are the spirit of a nation, not in name, but in action. In the lives we lead, in the values we carry forward, that spirit lives on in us. We don't preserve history to look back. We preserve it to move forward, because Williamsburg doesn't stand still. It stands tall. This is Williamsburg, where America's journey begins. Start planning yours today.
The town story for me is really about connecting with our members in a way that's different from the other banks. What's consistently found at Town Bank, it's a company built on employees that really want to help make a difference in people's lives. From day one, this company was built on a culture of caring. A foundation has not changed. We're still built on caring and helping others.
When your child is fighting cancer,
You gonna walk out here on your own? Okay.
yes, you never know what is possible. But you will always know where. Introducing the new Children's Tower, a hospital unlike any other, designed for the unique needs of kids and their families. The new Children's Tower, unlike any other.
The Tribe has really turned it around in the second half. They've got 3 assists. They're out rebounding Radford in the second half, or rather overall now, 27-24. They're now, well, a lightning 2 of 13 from the behind the arc, but that Kyle Pulliam pull was incredible.
No, it was.
The J.R. Jones layup, 3-point play to reverse way was incredible, and the Tribe got a 14-point lead.
Yeah, they really turned on a switch. And that last 3 by Pulliam, I mean, it didn't even look like he was going to shoot that. He just pulled up in transition and was able to knock it down.
Full court pressure by the Tribe. Radford gets it across the timeline. Lucas Walls with it, now to Johnson. Started by Chase Lowe, now picked up by J.R. Jones. Bounce pass underneath. Dennis Parker, have not gotten him off the ledger a whole lot. No. Jumper no good, and Killian Brockhoff gets another rebound. He's starting to get a bunch. He's got 6 now.
William Mary now has a chance to up the lead a little bit.
And not a good pass by JR.
You don't want to get Johnson in transition and give Radford life.
Ball knocked away by J.R. Jones from Johnson. JR will get down on the floor. Nice job there by JR, kind of making up.
Making up for it.
Yep.
There you go.
Possession arrow stays with Radford.
Still great effort. Sometimes players, you make a bad play like that, a turnover, you come back on the other end and it still affects you. But Jones getting on the floor and almost causing another turnover.
This Radford team takes on VMI on the 21st of December. Johnson down the paint, blocked by J.R. Jones from behind, and he's going to be called for a personal foul.
That's a good drive by him. He's quick. He's quick and make a couple moves. He's already in the paint.
On number 8, J.R. Jones, that's his first personal, 14 fouls.
14 fouls for both teams right now.
Jalen Johnson spins the ball in his hands a couple of times and makes the free throw. Good floor leader out of Houston, Texas, a senior. He leads them in assists with 49 and steals with 26, and tonight he's doing it with the shooting ability.
Yeah, he is. Shot the ball well tonight so far.
He makes a couple of free throws there. Got 15. Chase Lowe. Underneath.
Got a smaller guy there. Hurry up and send somebody as.
Brockhoff connects.
Seems like the Tribe is finding their touch from behind the three-point line.
If you're a Radford fan, that is not good
Not a
news.
good sign.
61-46.
And we said that in the first half when they were up 3 points and they hadn't hit a three. And now when they start hitting threes, that's when you see the lead balloon up. Oh, wow. Did he catch him?
Kyle Pulliam, I think, called for the personal foul, but Kyle's the one that hit the hardwood. Joel Emmanuel in for Kyle Pulliam.
And I was going to take a look to see. I don't know if he got him in the face or what, but they're not going over to look at the monitor.
15 foul called against the Tribe, 4 against the Highlanders. Jalen Johnson. Good pass to Dell Jones in the paint. Runner no good. And the rebound to Chase Lowe.
He's really struggled. Tribe's done a good job on him.
Joel Emmanuel behind the back. Crossover, right side in the paint. Hits his man a little bit. Shot no good. The rebound comes out to Dennis Parker.
Coach Earl telling the Tribe to get back, because if not, you get a wide open three.
And that's what happens. Lucas Walls connects from the baseline.
Usually what happens when you don't get back. That and offensive rebound, it's almost a guaranteed three.
There's Reese Miller with a three, no good. Rebound to Parker. They want to run, nearly threw it away. Walls picks it up and goes to the hole hard, and he is fouled by Joel Emmanuel. So when we go to a break, Radford's got a little life. They hit a three a moment ago, and we'll have 2 free throws coming when we return. 11:38 remaining in the ball game. Tribes controlled the second half so far. There's a nice environment for you fans that want to get involved with Tribe basketball. It's called the Baseline Club. Games on December the 29th and 31st. We got tickets available, premium seating, 2 drink tickets, food from Waypoint Seafood Grill, plus on the 29th, meet head football coach Mike London. Now this offer ends December the 21st. Get your tickets now at tribeathletics.com/tickets or call 757-221-3340. That's should be a fun evening. Coach Mike London will be along to answer questions and get in all the frivolity that is the Baseline Club. And it's a big game too. Towson at 5 o'clock on December the 29th.
Opening up league play strong.
This 15-point lead has been cut to 10. Reese Miller trying to get it back, and he does with a tray.
I think they heard you in the first half when talking about three-pointers, because they've come out and hit a few now.
Reese's first three-pointer, he's now 1 for 4, and it's his first bucket of the game. 64-51.
No, they've been going to that Iverson cut a lot on offensive end, trying to get Jones open on that last play. Block.
Lally with a block. And there's a three-pointer that goes down for Lucas Walls, who's getting hot. Junior out of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Still a lot of time left, only a 10-point lead.
Chase Lowe, meet Reese Miller. Miller backing up a little bit. 14 on the shot clock. Now low to Finn Lally.
They're going to let Lally go to work
Bunking
here
his
in the
man
post.
a little bit. Now into the paint, and the layup is up and in. He's got 10. He had 10 points at Campbell last year.
And they called a technical foul on Lally here. I'm not sure if it was one of those instances in the first. No, it seems like something was said. Let's see. And I don't know if Coach Earl is mad at Lally or if he feels that the ref was a little, I don't want to say sensitive, but maybe shouldn't have called that technical foul.
And the ball don't lie.
Missed
a free throw. He's got another one. Lucas Walls, who's hit 3 3-pointers tonight, can't hit the free throw. He's got another one.
And it was a great move by Lally. I mean, they set that up. They saw the shot clock was low, and they decided to give him the ball and let him work in the post, and he was able to do that. With a little bit extra, it seems like, but
66-55. Tribe's lead is 11, and it is Radford ball after the technical foul and the 2 free throws. Second technical foul call on the Tribe tonight.
that's a good one. When's the last time Tribes had 2 technical fouls in a game?
Oh, what a move. Down the middle of the lane. Layup is missed by Jalen Johnson. Here's Cade Haskins along the baseline, underneath. Ball thrown away by Cade. Well, Walls the other way. Right side to Del Jones.
Trying to set a
Step back 3 with a hand in his face, no good. Rebound and a foul called on Joel Emmanuel.
And that's what you don't want, right? You stop the clock, and then you send Parker Jr. to the free throw line and get a chance to lead. So,
tell you what, too, 8 fouls with 9:56 left. Radford could be going to the free throw line a lot in this game, where they are a 69% free throw shooting team. And Dennis Parker will go there now. He's also a 68% shooter. He has been to the free throw line more times than anybody else on their team. Had 53 points in his last outing in their victory over Coppin State, and he makes the first.
hasn't quite obviously had the 10-point three-pointer night that he had the other night, but as he knocks down that free throw.
He's got 7.
Yeah.
And now 8. It's a 9-point lead by William and Mary. It was 15 earlier in the first half. They had a 3-point, second half, they had a 3-point lead at halftime. Reese Miller up top, left side to Kyle Pulliam. Nothing there. High post to Valberg Fasasi. Tries to get Brockhoff underneath, but he wasn't open. Now Valberg Fasasi goes by his man and gets an easy layup.
Good move. Faked him out there. Easy 2 for Fasasi.
First 2 points for Valberg Fasasi. That's amazing in itself.
It is, because he's come into this game playing well too his last couple of games.
Right. Jones out front.
Good travel.
Walls, left side. That's a 3-pointer up and in by Dennis Parker.
That might be his first one. First 3-pointer, I think.
It is. So. He's got 11 points.
Yeah.
And it is his first one. He's now 1 for 6. Pulling him the other way. Left-handed off the front of the rim. No good. And Radford has cut the deficit to 8 points with a ball.
Oh, that's got to be a... Yeah, that's got to be something. You can't just let that go. It's got to be a foul on somebody.
That's going to be on Kyle Pulliam.
And again, I mean, I know that makes Coach Earl mad because you stop the clock and you got a chance to cut into the lead. There's that 3-pointer right here off the pass. Hasn't hit a lot this game, but that one's a timely 3 by Dennis Parker.
Yeah, he got his feet set there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Here's Tyson Brown. Got 2 points this evening. Not been to the free throw line as yet, and that one is missed. Rebound, William and Mary. Ryan Jackson Jr. Tribe ball. J.R. Jones into the front court. Tribe leads by 8 with 8:39 to play at home versus Radford. Trying to get their 9th victory of the year. J.R. Jones on the right side. Looking for a cutter. Has Valberg Fasasi going down the right side of the lane. Nothing there. He'll fall away from 7 feet. No good. And the rebound to Radford.
They got to find the shooters in transition, Jay. Oh, he traveled. Missed that one. Tribe faithful thinks the same way.
Dennis Parker double teamed. Underneath, he's got a dunk. That's Tyson Brown goes in with authority. 68-62. J.R. Jones out to Killian Brockhoff. Off the mark. No good. Rebound Kyle Pulliam cannot get it to go. And we have the under 8-minute timeout upon us. 7:56 to play. We got a ball game. The Tribe trailed in the first half by as many as 8 points, led by as many as 15 in the second half, and now with 7:56 to play, the Tribe leads by 6.
We are the spirit of a nation, not in name, but in action. In the lives we lead, in the values we carry forward. That spirit lives on in us. We don't preserve history to look back. We preserve it to move forward, because Williamsburg doesn't stand still. It stands tall. This is Williamsburg, where America's journey begins. Start planning yours today.
There's a new home for care in Richmond. A hospital for kids unlike any other. Because in your child's life, you'll never know when you'll need help. You'll never know who you'll need. You'll never know what is possible. But you'll always know where it will happen. The new Children's Tower, unlike any other.
It's pretty cool being a banker for Town Bank. People see us as a different kind of banker because we make ourselves so easily available for members. People who bank with us know that. We're not just here for you between 9 and 5. We're always here for you.
Hey Tribe fans, my name's Ethan Connery. Thank you for watching William & Mary Basketball on Tribe Sports Network. Go Tribe!
4 guys in double figures for Radford, who's making a comeback. Johnson with 15, Jones with 10, Parker with 11, and Walls with 14. 3 in double figures for William & Mary. Lally off the bench with 10. Pulliam leads all scorers with 18. And Brockhoff's got 10 points and a couple of 3 blocks, I guess, 6 rebounds. Good floor game for Killian Brockhoff, but Tribe's got to buckle down the last 7.5.
Yeah, you made the point. Radford's starting to make a little run here. Still a lot of time left. These 2 free throws by Pulliam will help.
Tribe 12 of 15 for the free throw line, so 1,200 meals delivered tonight by our neighbor food line in the Food Line Feeds program. Now 1,300 as I speak. Free throw by Pulliam, good. And Kyle Pulliam has reached 1,000 points in his career with that free throw.
It's always a great accomplishment to hit 1,000 mark.
Second one up in the air and good. He's got 1,001.
There you go.
70-62.
And counting.
Might need some more tonight.
Yeah.
Jones into the front court for Radford. He's double teamed out front. Actually, that's Jones. That was Johnson. Johnson with it now.
Ball screen set by Parker.
You know they'd love to get Dennis Parker hot. Underneath, that's a dunk.
Ooh,
blocked
great
by Jackson.
That's your guy Jackson. You talked about it earlier, the athleticism and length. Was able to get a great block.
Tyson Brown didn't know where he was coming from. Wahlberg Fasasi. Killian Brockhoff into the paint. He's got a stretch on him, and the layup, no good. Probably did not have to make that one quite as hard as
he didn't. He probably wished he had that one back.
Bill Jones into the paint. Ball knocked away by the Tribe. It regained possession, and a foul going to be called on the Tribe.
There you go, sending him back to the line, stop the clock. I mean, he gave him a little shove, but.
Fourth foul on Wahlberg Fasasi. He's an important man on this team.
There's that block. There's that limp, Jay, that you were talking about. Athleticism by Jackson Jr. on that block there.
And not only does it take athleticism, it takes timing.
No, that does. No, yeah.
Johnson's free throw is good. 12 of 15 now as Radford. Both these teams shooting free throws well. Second shot back at the rim, no good. Rebound, that's Parker. And again, another layup, no good. This one is stuck in the middle, and it goes to William & Mary on the possession error.
And that was great defense there. They could have been a foul, but hand straight up there and was able to get the jump ball. Possession error Tribe.
And going back, that possession error goes to William & Mary because of the J.R. Jones's hustle.
That's right.
4 or 5 minutes into this second half. Remember, he was on the
That's right.
hardwood.
Oh, yeah, he did. When he made the turnover,
Yep.
he got back. No, you're right. Absolutely right.
Tribe's up by 7 with the ball. Chase low into the front court. Chase bumped a little bit out front. Bounce pass underneath to Kyle Pulliam, and foul going to be called on Brennan Rigsby.
That's only the 16th foul for Tribe. One more, and they'll be in the bonus.
Fourth foul on Rigsby, and Reese Miller comes into the ball game for the green and gold. Kyle Pulliam will take a break. Tribe's up 70-63. They led 41-38 at halftime. 6:49 to play. Tribe looking to start out. Killian Brockhoff for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound. Great effort by Joel Emanuel, but he was on that inbounds line. If the Tribe can hold on and win, go 9-3, most wins since the 82-83 season, which has 2 interesting tidbits. My first year.
Okay.
And the Tribe went to the NIT.
Okay. So you said not because they reached 9. That's 9. The most
since 82-83 in the pre-conference slate.
Okay.
And a great defensive effort by J.R. Jones.
It's the second time. We just talked about him. Great play, great hustle by J.R. Jones.
Good job, J.R.
Tribe, when they turn up the heat, can just flat out fluster some teams.
Yeah. And here's the play right here. Here's the effort. Causing the turnover, and all of the Tribe players play like that. It's not just him. I mean, you have Chase making plays like they're not those 50-50 balls and those plays, and where it just comes down to hustle and effort. Everybody on William & Mary, that has that in them.
Reese Miller, Chase low, right side to Reese, going down the right side of the lane with a driving layup. It's up and in by Miller. His 5th point of the ball game.
Just like that, that lead starting to go back up a little bit, Jay.
Back at 9, Parker. Down into the lane, and a foul call on the Tribe. It's going to be a free throw shooting contest here. A moment ago, I want to point this out because it's happening more and more. I talked to one of the officials before the game. On an out-of-bounds call, amongst a couple others, I think goaltending is one. Fouls are currently not one. But the coaches can ask for a review of the play. And nowadays, both coaching staffs have either a
designated
staff member
person for that,
looking at the game.
Yeah.
And they'll try to stall because if a timeout's called,
they can look at it.
It's too late to call it. It's too late for the coaches to ask.
Okay.
So they've got to get a handle on things. And that time their staff over there said, no, the official made a good call. Couple of free throws made. Here's Brockhoff for another tray. Opportunity, no good. And the rebound comes to Tyson Brown. 72-65. Tyson Brown into the front court. 7-point lead for William and Mary. 5:40 to play here at home versus Radford.
Brockhoff's had a couple of those kind of rim out tonight.
But you got to shoot those.
No, you do. You do.
There's a three-pointer by Parker. He's got to shoot those too.
Yeah.
Parker's got 14.
Cuts the lead to 4. Big shot.
Chase low to Jones. Bounce pass down low to Brockhoff.
Got to score that, Jay.
And ball knocked away from Killian and stolen away.
Another technical foul.
And a technical foul on Killian Brockhoff. The third technical foul called on the Tribe players in this game. Coach Earl has been unblemished.
I'd be willing to bet this is the first time he's had 3 technical fouls in Tribe history. I mean, are they just mouthing to the refs? Are they?
Well, the first one was touching the ball. We know that.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with talking.
Let's see here. So he gets fouled, and then you couldn't really see it, but it looked like he kind of complained a little bit. Ball doesn't ride, though.
Luke Walls missed the free throw. He'll have another one. It is 72-68. Walls can make this a one-possession game, and Radford will have the possession. And he does not. He missed a pair.
Wow. Tribe got caught a break there.
You know, Wall's a 79%er coming in. Tribe sitting on 10 fouls, so it'll be 2 free throws every time the whistle is blown against the Tribe from here on out with 5:11 to play.
William Mary here looking like they're gonna. No, they're not gonna trap.
Walls into the front court. That's actually Del Jones. Walls on the left. Wahlberg Fasasi, he's got to watch out. He's playing with 4 personals. Here's Del Jones. Wide open 3 by Johnson. Air ball. Wahlberg Fasasi with a rebound. Here's Joel Emanuel into the paint down the left side of the lane. Off the glass. Does not fall, but he is hit. And he'll have 2 free throws.
Good move by Fasasi there. Oh, I'm sorry, Emanuel. Transition here, going straight to the basket. Almost finished, like you said, Jay, with the left, but couldn't quite finish.
He's got 8. Joel Emanuel's free throw is up and in.
Pushes the lead back to 5. They got to make sure they're finding those guys. I mean, I know Parker Jr. struggled from 3 a little bit tonight, but they got to make sure they do a good job of finding him.
He makes a pair, and they're big. Tribe's now 14 of 17 from the free throw line, leading 74-68. Quickly into the front court. Walls wanted the 3, didn't have it.
There we go.
Jones.
I just said that. You got to find him.
There's Parker for 3, and it's up and good. Got 17 now. 74-71. Reese Miller for 3. He answers the call.
That's a big shot by Reese. I mean, that's a big turn. You know, you go back up 6 after that 3. They got to find him, though. Make sure that he doesn't get an open look.
He's got 6, does Miller. Jalen Johnson with it. There's Jones. They look for Parker. They have him. Joel Emanuel guarding him along the baseline. Shot no good, and Emanuel gets a rebound. Outlet pass to Miller. Miller one-on-one to the rim. Passes it back. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. Jones wants to run the other way. Jones into the paint. Follow away 16-footer. In and out, no good. Miller with a rebound.
Trap caught another break. I thought Reese should have probably shot that on that last one. He'll shoot this one, though.
Yeah, the layup is good.
Oh, look at the coach.
A hot timeout by Radford. Brought to you by Streamline Roofing as the Tribe raising the roof here at the Cap with an 8-point lead.
Here's a 3-pointer. Parker Jr. Tribe up by 8. And here's that 3 by Reese right back at you.
And it's a full timeout. We'll take it. 3:39 left in the game. Tribe leading by 8. Stay with us.
Here's that play right here, Jay. Missed shot by Jones, but Reese was able to get the rebound and go coast to coast and get an easy one and a finish. And when the last possession, I thought he probably should have went up with it, but on this one, he was able to get the easy left-hand layup.
Pressure by William and Mary, leading by 8 with 3:39 to play. Jalen Johnson into the front court for the Radford Highlanders. Johnson has 16 points this evening. Jones, bounce pass down low to Parker. You know they want to go to him.
Yeah,
and they stole it away from him. Walbert Fasasi playing with those 4 fouls and playing well. Cross-court pass to Miller. Underneath the Chase. Low with a layup.
Great basketball. Great basketball. Great finish by Chase. Pushes the lead back to 10. Great basketball.
He's got 8. 81-71 with 3 minutes to play. Jones the other way. Right side effort to Jalen Johnson into the paint. Now Parker, he's got an open 3, and he connects.
I guess he said he's going to wait a little bit later to start making those threes, and he's made some timely ones.
He's got 20 now, and Parker's now 4 for 9 from behind the arc. Here's Chase Lowe, now to Reese Miller. Reese will fire up a 3, no good, and the rebound to Jones.
Got to get back.
Parker, rather, got the rebound. Here is Del Jones into the front court. 81-74, 2:27 left. Left side, Parker. And now he'll step back for a 3, and it's up and no good. And the rebound of Walbert Fasasi. That was a huge miss.
That was. That would have cut the lead to, 4? It was a tough shot, too. He was kind of fading a little bit on that 3. Wasn't really on balance.
Well, the Tribe may actually run some clock here.
Yeah, it's on their side. Take your time. Get a good look.
Not in their DNA to do this kind of basketball. Yeah. But behind the back dribble. What a move by Reese Miller. Wow. The Round Rock, Texas goes around the horn to make the layup.
Great move by Reese there, going behind the back.
There's a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound. Foul called on whom?
I think they're going to call that on Emmanuel, I think. Look at this move by Reese. Whoops. Sorry. Going to the basket, great move by Reese. I think that last foul was on
Joel Emmanuel.
Yeah, that's right.
Rebounds are about even for this ball game. Parker's got 2 free throws. Free throw is up and good. Parker's got 21.
He's came on, I mean, the first half he kind of struggled a little bit shooting, but second half he's got it going. Above his average. He's coming to this game averaging 19.
$83-75. Be a 2-possession game with this free throw, but it missed, and the rebound to Chase Lowe.
They haven't capitalized on it. I mean, they missed the technical foul walls, and then Parker missing that one.
About 90 seconds to play here at Kaplan Arena. 83-76, Chase Lowe dribbling some time. Reese Miller with a layup. Good, and he's fouled from behind. That could be the icing on the cake.
And Jay, he tried to, it looked like he was going up to try to dunk it for a second, but at the last minute decided to lay it in. You can see on the replay here, had that look in his eyes if he was going to punch it, but goes up, gets fouled, and decides to lay it up.
Well, I think he would have dunked it had he not been fouled. That threw him off balance a little bit.
There you go.
I mean, I've been up there many times. You know what I mean, Brandon? I know what it means. Think about a dunk and then not do it. In fact, that's my career, thinking about a dunk and then not doing it. Miller's free throw is up and good. Well, what a second half Reese Miller's had. He's got 14 now. Here's Parker down the right side of the lane, layup good. 86-77 with 1:14 to play.
Tribe just got to take care of the ball, just get fouled. You know they're going to try to be aggressive and try to go for the ball.
Oh, great hustle or leap by Chase Lowe. Thought about a guy getting up. And a foul call on Del Jones.
Tribe's got to be really happy. I mean, assuming they can finish the game out. In a game in where they necessarily didn't shoot the best in their first half, they still, found ways to kind of capitalize and, hopefully get a win if Chase can. extend this lead.
And the free throw rolls around, no good. That was a 1-and-1, so ostensibly a turnover. And the other way, off the glass, no good. Valberg Fasasi with a rebound. Del Jones couldn't get the layup to fall. And foul going to be called on Radford's Dennis Parker.
So is that Fasasi going to the line, or
It
is that
is.
Pulliam going to the line? Okay.
I think it's Valberg Fasasi.
Okay.
Tunda
Fasasi.
Interesting young man. I've had a chance to talk to these guys from not from the United States on this team, and all of them have an incredible story. Brockhoff from Cuxhaven, Germany. You know, we've mentioned the Hamilton, New Zealand native Finn Lally having a great game this evening. And this young man, Tunda Valberg Fasasi, at LaSalle last year.
Yeah.
Second free throw good. 88-77, 11-point lead, 48 seconds left. Into the corner.
Can't touch it, that's a travel.
Yep, good call,
dribble.
Brendan Britt. We'll be talking with head coach Brian Earl in a few moments.
Yeah. He's got to feel good about his team's performance tonight, especially coming off exams to, you know, in the first half, where, like you said, necessarily didn't play like themselves. Second half was able to turn it up a little bit.
They found their legs in the second half, found their sea legs in the second half,
right.
Did the Tribe.
And I think not only a schedule, but a performances by the Tribe early in the season to help them going into conference play. Like you said, you got Towson coming up soon. And so a lot of these games they played, even their losses, playing in GW on the road.
St. John's,
I think they're well prepared going into
free throw
play.
by Chase Lowe is up and in. Chase makes a pair. He's nearing double digits as well.
Yeah.
He's not already there. 90-77, three-pointer by Parker is up and in it. Tribe very fortunate. That young man just started feeling his game in the last 15 minutes.
Thankfully, he wasn't doing that in the first half. And I was going to say, if Parker Jr. had missed that three, I would have thought the coach would have not fouled. But
so the Tribe above their season average, averaging 86 a game, got 90 now. And Radford right on their season average, averaging 8 points a game. They've got 80.
Yeah. Right. As Pulliam knocks that free throw down, 91. I ask you this, we talk about it a lot, you know, especially before the games. Well, what has impressed you so much? And just the early couple games with William Mary, what's one thing that kind of stands out?
The sharing of the ball,
yeah.
the not caring who scores each and every night. It's been classic case of incredible basketball. Speaking of incredible, Jalen Johnson throws up a three-pointer from the baseline. Quick timeout by Coach Shue. 92-83 with 26 seconds remaining. That is a full timeout. Next women's game for William & Mary, mark it down, January the 4th versus Stony Brook here at Kaplan Arena. Got a couple of men's games before that as we look ahead. The 29th of the month, the Tribe will take on the Towson Tigers. That is a 5 o'clock start. Again, circle that 5 o'clock time. Stony Brook game is on the 4th, but there's a game on the 31st, by the way, for William & Mary that's not on there versus Stony Brook for the Tribe, and that's a 2 o'clock game on 12/31. That's New Year's Eve for those of you who are keeping count. And Brandon, it's a 2 o'clock game, so you can still go back and party like it's 1999.
That's right. You got any New Year's traditions, Jay? Do you do anything? Or
yeah,
just
early sleep. Okay. Well, no, I'll have the black eyed peas.
Okay.
A little hog jowl.
Okay. All right. Nothing wrong with that.
92-83. Tribe's up by 9.
Obviously, Radford here going to try to get a turnover, but obviously they got a foul. And all William & Mary has to do is continue to make free throws. A little strategy here by Coach Earl, out of bounds.
And Miller is fouled.
Reese got a chance to add to his total.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and I think 6 or 7 in double figures now for William & Mary.
It's usually how it works.
Yeah.
That is their formula.
Slow starters tonight, but quick finishers for the green and gold. Love to hear Coach Earl's opinion of how Finn Lally kept him in the game in the first half.
He really did. He provided a spark for them, played really well coming off the bench.
Reese hits a couple. 94-83. Radford into the front court.
No need to foul. Just
driving
let it
layup, miss. Pulliam with a rebound. Chase Low in the back court. And another foul call on Radford. Tribe's record will improve to 9-3, their best start since 82-83. Radford's record falling to 5-8.
Great start to the season for the Tribe, and Coach Earl picking up where he left off, honestly, from last year.
Yeah, Coach Earl now 26 and 18 at the helm of William & Mary as Chase makes the first free throw. 122 and 121 with his victory tonight. Coach Earl goes above the 500 mark in his 9-year career. With the first 7 at Cornell. Three-pointer no good. Rebound Chase Low. And with 7 seconds to play, the ball game is over. William & Mary has won this contest 96-83.